We're live. Hello, everyone, and shout out to each and every one of you. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to your girl, Siren, on the Siren Speak Show. Hey, y'all. Hello. Y'all, I know I have changed the time just a little bit, okay? I tend to change the time from time to time. If I'm running a little late, I do like to let y'all know, so I will adjust the time. But thank you guys for your patience, and thank y'all definitely for tuning in. Thank you to everyone who come in and give the video a big old fat thumbs up, okay? And thank you guys for your comments, your likes, your shares, for y'all just supporting your girl and just, sticking to it. It is what it is, right? So yes. But y'all, I'm a little off. Okay, let me see. Is that what I need to do? Hold on. Because y'all know I am in the process of moving. So my desk has been moved. So I'm like, why are we had a little gangster lean, but it is what it is. We are back on top of it, y'all. Let me see what it is we are going to be talking about today. Y'all, I don't know how life has been for y'all, but ooch, it is definitely cray over here for your girl. Okay, let me look at the live and let me get the exact topic, because I know we're gonna be talking about some energy. Okay. Oh Lord, where is it? Okay. Hold on, y'all. Hey to everyone who's tuned up into. Hey, y'all. Okay, we're talking about, all right, there we go. We have it right here. We are talking about how to release external energies from others, okay? How to release external energies from others. And you guys are probably saying, well, what the hell is the external energies? We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a daily detox, okay? And how to call back your energy, or the need to call back your energy. So how to release external energies from others, you guys. Now, listen, a lot of us now, especially those of you who come, you get your consultations, those of you who get your counseling sessions from me, y'all know we talk a lot about ways that you can shift and, change your life and things that you need to do so that you can experience a lot less anxiety. A lot of people are experiencing anxiety, y'all. A lot of y'all are, and some of you don't even recognize it's anxiety that you are experiencing. Some of you are concerned about your finances. Some of you are concerned about your health. Some of you are concerned about so many different things. You're concerned about your future. You really want to get to, okay, what it is that I need to do so that I can feel safe and secure. So, a lot of us are starting to, because we are starting to go through an ascension, you guys, which means energetically, we are all leveling up, okay? As this planet levels up to a higher frequency or a higher dimension, we have to now match that energy. Okay, so Earth is ascending, it's rising, it is expanding its energy, and it is claiming back its power, which means we have to do that as well. So we know that whenever you leave your house, you guys, whenever you leave your house, whenever you walk out of your front door or wherever it is that you go, you are coming in contact with external energies. Now, I didn't bring my little thing, y'all, and I should have brought it, and I forgot, but it is what it is. Okay, y'all have seen this picture before, but I will draw it on a little piece of paper. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna look at just a little drawing. Y'all know Siren is not the best drawer, okay, but I am the best. Okay, all right. So, all right, let's look at what we're about to say. How it is that you come in contact with external energies from others. Okay, so you guys, this right here is your body, okay? This is you. This is your physical body, okay? Now, your spirit is too big to fit inside of this little body, right? So what happens is, this is your aura. This circle, this is your aura. This is your energetic field, okay? Now, this energetic field, it expands about, let's say, 25 feet from your body each way. Okay, so this is 25 feet this way, this way, this way, this way. So you have a big aura energy. Okay, so if you walk into the store and let's say somebody got the flu, right? And let's say you in the store and they probably like about 15 feet away from you. So you're not close to this person, but this person is still in your energetic field. Okay. So let's say this person is standing about 15 feet away from you and they have the flu and they go to sneezing and coughing and germs are spreading. We all know that germs travel really fast, okay? So even though this person isn't right next to you, because they have the flu and you have come in contact with their 25 feet, you guys are now in connection with each other and you can be like, I don't know how I got the flu. I haven't been around anybody, you know? And you're probably thinking like, how is it that I got the flu? How is it that I'm sick? I haven't been up under anybody who's sick. When you went in the store the other day and you were in a connection with that person's energy, you guys, this is how you were able to contact whatever it is that this person was, you know, whatever they was releasing out into the ether, okay? So whether it is a cold, whether it is the flu, regardless of what it is that people may have, you guys, when you come in contact with these energies, it can easily transfer over to you. This can also translate into if that person is depressed. Maybe that person is depressed. Maybe that person had a horrible day. Okay. And now you're passing by that person and that energy from that person has now jumped into your energetic field. If you are not someone who does, you know, spiritual cleansing and or healing, this energy will now attach itself into your energetic field and it can now cause you to have a horrible day, a horrible week. And what happens is a lot of us are not educated on spiritual energy, ashe, how to cleanse ourselves and things of that nature. So when we get that energy into our field, our energetic field, now it stays with us for year after year after year. If you're somebody who does not do any type of spiritual practices to cleanse and heal and work on yourself, this energy stays with you. And after time, you guys, this energy builds up and it starts to solidify inside of your physical body. Okay, it starts in your auric field and then it works its way into your physical body. Okay, and now you can start to have job loss, you can start to have car problems. Listen, car problems are not coincidental. One thing I always tell you, the car, your car, whatever your car is, it represents your macabre. Your macabre is this auric field right here. Okay, this is your body, but this energy around you is your macabre. It is what alerts you a lot of times. If your macabre is strong, it will alert you to when you come in contact with low vibrational energy. But if your macabre is not strong, then, you know, it'll do its best to fight off what energy gets in your auric field, but you have to do, you know, your own due diligence as well. So as we move out here, you guys, into this world and we come in contact with other people, you never know what it is you came in contact with, okay? You went out for the day, you thought you was just getting you some eggs and cereal and milk, and you thought you just went to get your, you know, your tires rotated. You've come in contact with a lot of people, which means you've come in contact with a lot of virus type of energy. So it is important that you guys understand the need to do a cleanse, do a detox, really focus on healing yourself. And this is about even people who are close to you, friends, significant others, family members. We love mama. We love big mama. Okay. We love our aunt, but maybe she didn't get over Uncle Charlie when he left her for Miss Rosa down the street. Maybe she's still holding on to that resentment, or maybe she's still holding on to that regret. So now you go over there every week because you want to make her feel better. But if you're coming in contact with unhealed energy, it doesn't matter where it comes from. Okay, that energy is now going to attach to you. And now, since you down there trying to help, you know, old auntie, now all of a sudden when you go home, you and your piece is having little arguments here and there. Now you're building up some resentment with your own significant other, all because you're trying to help somebody else deal with energy. Okay, but if you don't know how to cleanse and detox and purify your energy on a day-to-day basis, you guys, I would say people need to do a daily detox. You need to cleanse and purify yourself daily. You also need to call your power back on a day-to-day basis. Okay. making time for self-care, you guys, regardless of what self-care is for you. Some of you, self-care will be getting your hairs done, nails done, everything did. Okay. Some of you, self-care is having a nice massage. Some of you is getting a nice, pedicure. Some of you, self-care is going out for a nice brisk walk. Okay. Whatever your self-care is, schedule your self-care in your agenda, in your planner. Schedule it every day. I don't care if self-care is getting up and having a nice cup of warm coffee or tea, okay? Or maybe you get up and you make you some lemon water and, whatever it may be, you guys need to make sure that you are making time for self-care. A lot of us are neglecting ourselves on a day-to-day basis, you guys. We're neglecting ourselves too much. We're not prioritizing our own self-care, but we want to be there for others. We want to show up for others. You have to show up for others in the best version of you. If you're not healed, if you're tired, you're stressed, okay, you should not be running to the aid of somebody outside of your kids. Hey, listen, baby, I understand you going through something right now, but right now I'm too exhausted and I don't want to bring this energy around you. Okay. So, I hope you find some help or whatever it is that you're looking for. Maybe you can find someone else who can assist you at this time. But right now, girl, I just cannot entertain. I really wish you well, and I would definitely keep you uplifted in my expectations. Okay. And you got to learn when to say no. Sometimes that's self-care. Knowing when to back away, knowing when this ain't your battle. Everybody's battle is not your battle. Okay. Sometimes you got to sit this one out. And if we're constantly trying to fight everybody else's battle, if we're constantly trying to be there for everybody else, we got to make sure that we are somebody who's always there for us. You got to make sure that you are taking care of yourself like it is nobody's business. If you're somebody who's always there for everybody else, you need to really prioritize some rest, okay? Definitely prioritize your rest, you guys. We got to stop going to sleep at night. And, our siren is a guilty. Okay, I'm working on it. I always tell you guys, I'm a work in progress. Okay. I am a work in progress. But we definitely got to make sure that we prioritize our rest, you guys. You prioritize like getting yourself something. If you work, regardless of what it is, I don't care if you got to go to Dollar Tree and get you 10 items. Okay, well, you can't even do that no more. But anywho, get yourself a gift, you guys. Reward yourself. Stop waiting on the world to reward you and recognize you. Recognize yourself and reward yourself. Find a way to treat and or pamper yourself. Celebrate yourself a little bit more. We got to stop celebrating ourselves on our birthday. Every day is your birthday. Okay. Every day you got to find a reason to celebrate some sort of accomplishment. But the reason we don't celebrate is because we don't have any goals. We have not listed any daily goals for ourselves. Every day you need to find a way to list a daily goal for you and find a way to celebrate you. The more you celebrate you, the more the outer world will start to celebrate you. The more you recognize yourself, the more the outer world will start to recognize you. Okay, so we definitely need to make sure that we find time to prioritize ourselves. If you are in a relationship, find a date night. I don't care when it is, once a week. At least find a date night. Go out on a date. Spend time together. This is a great way to heal relationships. This is a great way to help relationships to evolve. We're not spending enough time together. Okay, it's too many gaps in between our connections and our celebrations. So for those of you who are in a relationship, find you a date night and demand. This is how you're going to take care of yourself. Okay, this is prioritizing yourself because you should be in a healthy relationship and a healthy connection. All right, regardless of what you guys' date is going to be, I don't know. That's up to y'all, whatever y'all budget, whatever it is for y'all. Find yourself some time to have a date night if you are involved with a significant other. Okay. In order for us to bounce back, a lot of us, we're in this bounce back phase. And I would have to say this is probably 98% of the world who's in this bounce back energy and don't know it yet. Okay. A lot of us, we definitely need to make sure that we're able to bounce back. But in order for you to bounce back, you're going to have to let go of a lot of responsibilities that ain't got nothing to do with you. A lot of you are putting too much on your backs that don't need to be there. You got too many monkeys on your back. You're making other people's problems your problem. Even when it comes to your children, when it comes to your significant others, you have to find a way to draw the line to say, okay, this is where it's going to stop right here. Okay. A lot of us are really overworking ourselves, right? You really need to start setting healthy boundaries, not just for yourself, but for others. Okay. So there's two sets of healthy boundaries you need to set. One is for you, okay, to say, listen, if I say I'm going to do this and I push it back for next week and then I push it back another week, damn it, this time I'm going to do it. Okay. Don't keep pushing something back. Don't keep letting yourself down. When you know you could do something now, get it out the way now. Set healthy boundaries for yourself. Stop introducing yourself to people that you know are not good for you, friends and all. Okay, we're talking about meeting the same type of guy who constantly cheat on you, disrespect you, and things of that nature. Hanging out with the same type of friends where it's a one-way road. You know, you're always getting and putting out, but you don't get anything in return. When it comes to your family members, sometimes, you know, family, just because somebody is a family member, that does not give them authorization to access you. Okay, let's listen to that again. Just because someone is a family member, that does not automatically give them the authorization to have access to you. Y'all need to learn with these healthy boundaries. Y'all need to set how to put up a credit check for mofos. Okay, seriously. If somebody wants to be in your energy, somebody wants to be around you, somebody wants to be in contact with you or access to you, you have to make sure, okay, does this person respect me? You know, is this person working on or healing themselves? Is this person holding on to a lot of resentment? Is this person, you know, do they have a filter? Do they just say what they blurt everything out? Are they disrespectful? If they are, then you need to stop giving these people access to you that do not deserve access to you. Just because they're your family, okay, does not mean that they should have access to you. You're going to have to set up some healthy boundaries. If you want this bounce back, you're going to have to really, really, really set up some tight and healthy boundaries. Some of us, we have connections that we should not have. It's time for you to become the CEO of your life, and it's time for you to, you're fired. You're going to have to let some people go. You're going to have to cut some people off, okay? Also, some ways about you need to change as well. It's not just others, because see, you're attracting these folk because of your own energy. Okay, you are going to have to make sure that you cut out all type of unhealthy things that you know you do. Maybe you spend too much, maybe you eat too much, maybe you eat bad foods, maybe you drink a lot of soda, maybe you drink a lot of alcohol. Whatever it may be, in order for you to bounce back, you're going to have to make some tough decisions. You're going to have to cut some things out that should not be there. Okay, this day here, we're looking at the man or the woman in the mirror. I'm asking you to make a change. Okay, you're going to have to make that change, honey. This next level is requiring so much about you to change. It's so much about you. It's so much about the circle that you keep around. It's so much about the thoughts that you have. It's so much about the actions that you take, even on your day-to-day. How much do you dedicate towards making yourself happy in a day-to-day time frame? Every day, what do you do to get up and make sure that you are content, or make sure that you're meeting a goal, or make sure that your life is happy? You're going to have to find more ways to commit to yourself. You are the first commitment. You cannot commit to anybody unless you commit to yourself, or you will only commit to them half because of the way you commit to yourself. Okay. Some of you, when it comes to these situationships, okay, there's a wake-up call. Right? A lot of you are getting a lot of clarity. There's a lot of things that you just can't ignore no more when it comes to relationships, when it comes to the person who you've chosen to either be in a marriage with or in a commitment with. Some of you, you really need to wake up to what situationships are. In these situationships, you don't have clear boundaries. Okay. When it comes to relationships, you need to have some sort of clear boundaries. You need to have conversations that say, this is what my boundaries are. I don't expect you to cross this line right here. If you cross this line right here, then this is where I'm just going to dissolve or exit this connection. A lot of us don't have any boundaries. We just letting people do anything. Okay. We just letting people do whatever it is that they want to do. And we just let them keep pushing our buttons until we say, all right, that's it. No more of that. No more of that. You say, hey, this is the button right here. If ever you push this button, I'm out. Okay, we have to be clear with the boundaries. We're not being clear when it comes to boundaries. Y'all just being friends with people and y'all getting in relationships with people and you're not letting them know what's up. This is why we're getting a lot of mixed signals. Okay, we don't know which way this thing is going. We don't know where it's going because we just jumped in it and it's like, well, wherever it go, it go. No, you need to get in the driver's seat and you need to stir that wheel when it comes to your friendships, when it comes to your relationships, and when it comes to yourself. If this is the type of friendship you're looking for, this is the type of friendship you should have. This friend should know that this is what you expect from them, right? And you should know what it is that they expect from you. Because maybe it's some things that they're expecting from you that you're like, oh, no, I can't do that. I got kids, so I'm married, or, I can't be doing that. I can't be doing that. So have you had healthy conversations with your friends? Have you had healthy conversations with your significant others? Do you know what it is that you expect from one another, you guys? Y'all got to learn to really open your mouth and have some very healthy conversations, okay? It's going to get to the point where you can't ignore things anymore, especially when it comes to friends and you like, oh, every time I turn around, she do the same thing. Every time you keep letting it build up and building up and building up until it's solid, okay? You got to stop letting things get to that point. Y'all, it's time for us really to become the CEO of your life. Your life is the business. You're the CEO. You got to choose the right management to run this business. You got to choose the right CFO to make sure all the numbers are correct. You got to choose the right person to run your human resources department. You got to choose the right person to clean up and maintenance. You got to choose the right crew to market. You have to choose all these people around you to make sure that your business, which is you, is a success. If you're surrounding yourself with all of these people who are not contributing towards the success of the business, this is why your life seems to be stuck. This is why you're feeling stuck. This is why you're feeling uneasy. And this is why you're questioning life at this point. You should be surrounded by everybody who can help you get ahead. Everybody, if you're in a room or if you look at your list of people who's around you and not one of them can help you get ahead, then that's your bad, not theirs. Okay? A lot of us, we're trying to come back stronger. We're trying to come back. You keep trying to bounce back, but you keep trying to bounce back with the same thing. You keep trying to bounce back with the same team, with the same people. You already lost the championship with them already. What you think gonna happen this game? You're the same people doing the same thing, okay? It's time for you to review, okay, your life. Really take the time to review your life. And it's time for you to take a break for some people, from some things, from some places, whatever it may be. Because a lot of you need to recharge. A lot of you, your battery is on low. A lot of you less than 10%. And if your energy is like that, you probably saying, I don't know why my energy is like this, because I eat healthy, I work out, I get up, I put myself first, I prioritize my self-care. What is the people around you that's draining your energy? These people are not pouring into you. They're taking what it is that you have to pour out. You have no one pouring into you. They're taking everything. Every time your cup runneth over, you got all these people depending on your cup to runneth over. Now, some of these people, I could say maybe, they just need a little bit of healing themselves. But some of these people, listen, have been placed in your life to drain you. You need to have discernment to know who they are. Some of you, these people have been sent to you, okay, to drain you. A lot of them energetically have been sent to spy on you, to say, oh, she's trying to start a new business. Oh, she's trying to do, and they be all up in your face like, girl, what's next? Oh, I'm proud of you, friend. You're going to have to use discernment because, see, the devil is very smart. Okay. He's not going to show up in the form of somebody you with. He's going to come in the form of those who are close to you. So when you have people that are close to you that are not healed or not healing, then that's how you are able to be accessed by these, monitoring spirits that tend to attach themselves to others that are near and around you. And this is why when you start something, it never manifests. This is why you try so hard and it's like nothing happens. It just dissolves right before your face. This is why every time you network with people, it ain't going nowhere. This is why every move that you're making is not turning into anything. It's just poof, poof. That's it. It's just turning into thin air because you have monitoring spirits around you. And a lot of you having certain dreams that are letting you know you have monitoring spirits around you. But see, you're so blinded by the devil because the devil has the best costumes. That costume is going to be in the form of your friend. That costume could even be in the form of your sister, your brother, your mother, your father. Anybody who can get access to you. You are always under surveillance. The devil is always trying to know what you got going on next, what it is you're trying to do, what it is that you're about to do, and will send those who are able to be accessed around you to deceive you. Some of you are having dreams, okay? You have some dreams that you can have when you have monitoring spirits around you. You can have dreams of maybe you're being chased. Okay, maybe somebody has a weapon, right? They may have a pow pow, or, I'm saying, you start hearing those, you can dream of being in a parking lot. If ever you dream you are in a parking lot, trust me, is the monitoring spirit around you keeping you stuck, and your spirit is trying to let you know. Another place you can be in a dream when you have monitoring spirits that are keeping you stuck is a hotel. You're in like a weird hotel. You don't know how you got there, why you there. Your dream, you in a hotel. If you are in a place or a residence that you don't know, I strongly suggest that you get a consultation or a counseling session with me. Okay, well, a consultation. Okay, if ever you dream you are in a house that you do not recognize, immediately go to spiritualcandies.com and get you a consultation. Okay. When you dream of being in a house that you do not recognize, you guys, 9 times out of 10, you are under some sort of destiny swap, meaning someone has stolen your reality. Okay. There's a lot of occult stuff. Someone could have stolen your reality, and this is why everything you try fails. This is why you feel successful. You feel like you're supposed to be so wealthy. You feel like you're supposed to be so successful. You feel like you're supposed to be living in this big, beautiful home, but it's like you struggling. You like, dang, I could barely make ends meet. I could barely afford where it is that I'm living. You want to know why? Because somebody else is living in that energy that your soul is letting you know, listen, you're supposed to be a lot further than this. You're supposed to be doing way better than this. Sometimes the devil will show up in the form of a job, an opportunity. Okay. Sometimes the devil will show up in the form of a job, of an opportunity. Sometimes the devil will give you things, okay, and present things to you. And it's a lot of people, you got to know the level of selling your soul. Okay. Sometimes it could be for a job that you hate. You get up every day, you go there loyally and faithfully, and you hate that job. Right. Other dreams that you can have, of course, if you dream about snakes. Okay. You guys, that's something. If you dream about alligators, if you dream about, oh God, there's so many things, you guys. Spiders. Ooh. If you dream about any type of like insect, okay, these are all telltale signs, you guys, from your spirit. Your soul is letting you know, hey, something ain't right, something is going on. But because we don't understand what our dreams mean, because we don't decode our dreams, or we don't know, we just think we dream and then we wake up and go to work. You know what I'm saying? So the devil got that job because he gave you that job so you can get up and be too busy to decode that dream. Now you got to get up and go to work. Okay. A lot of us, we need to recharge. Okay. A lot of us, we really need to, in order for us to have this bounce back, because that's what I see, a strong comeback for a lot of people wanting that strong comeback. And I don't mean comeback for anything that you've done this lifetime. I'm not talking about comeback from 5 years ago, a comeback from, 2, 3 years ago. No, 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 no. I'm talking about a comeback to your original energy of wealth, of power, of luxury. I'm talking about a comeback to who you really truly are on a soul level, on a cellular level. We're talking about a comeback from your queen and king energy, your God and goddess energy. That's the energy that's trying to come back. That's the bounce back right there. Because see, that version of you, the devil cannot handle that version of you. So the devil will do any and everything to keep you from bouncing back into that level, into that energy. Because that's the energy when we were gods and goddess, when we were vibrating, or when we were here experiencing ourselves in our natural God and goddess energy. Let's go back to ancient Kemet. Let's go back to beyond ancient Egyptian. Let's go back to before Egypt. Okay, let's go back to before Kemet, you guys. Before Kemet, there was no such thing as a job. There was no such thing as a damn telephone. There was no such thing as a car. Why did we not need all of these things? Because energetically, we have the power to converse and to communicate with one another without a telephone. You ever think of somebody and then they call, girl, I was just thinking about you. Maybe it'll be that day or maybe 2 days later. Girl, I was thinking about you the other day. Your soul was letting you know you're kind of somewhat tapping into that energy, but you just don't know how you did it. Okay? So we didn't have any of these things. There was no need for a job because we had access to everything. If we wanted something, we just, we experienced it. Because there was no doubt, there was no fear, there was no confusion. Okay? The devil was created as we started to descend. Okay? As we started to move into an energy of fear, as we started to experience ourselves in a more human version and a less spiritual version. That's the part of you that can be manipulated. Okay? So we got to make sure, you guys, that we are ready to recharge. When you get into the energy of recharging yourself, you will definitely be able to access higher versions of you and higher aspects of you. We all came here to learn, to teach, to grow, to evolve. We have to stop being afraid of our power, because that's what it appears. It's like we are afraid of our power. We are afraid of that higher version of us, you guys. And this is why in this realm, in this dimension, we're easily, manipulated, because we're afraid of our power. The minute somebody step into their power, the first thing we do is call them crazy. The minute somebody starts speaking like, oh, I see people, I see dead people. The minute somebody say that, we think, oh, they crazy. What they call them? Lunatics. They lock them up and they dope them up with all type of stuff because they don't want you accessing that power. It's not that these people are dead, because at that point, when you leave the body, you're not dead. Okay? When the spirit leaves the body, you are not dead. So when somebody say, I see these people, I can see people in different realms and different dimensions, and we start to call them crazy and we want to lock them up, that's a part of being in this third dimension. That's a part of the influence of the devil, to make us believe that if we are not according to what they want us to be, we're crazy. Okay? We're lunatics. So in order for us to bounce back, you guys, you're going to have to embrace this aspect about you. You're different. You're not like them. Okay? Which means there are different people, okay, that are here. All of us are not, we don't all have souls. Okay? Some people, a lot of people that you see, they look like us, they talk like us, they act, they eat, they partake in the same things we do, but they not like us. A lot of those are programs that are put here to just what I call seat fillers. You know how it is when you have a football stadium and they want to make it look full, they will eventually just start giving out tickets just to get people. They ain't even buy the ticket, just go there to make it look full, which they do that at a lot of concerts as well. Okay. So a lot of these people that you see are merely seat fillers. A lot of these people are not, on a mission. Their mission is to come here and make it look like, people walking around, people doing things. So we got to become, more alert, you guys. This is the reason why we need to start taking care of ourselves so that we can bounce back into our original God and Goddess energy. You are more powerful than you know. You don't have to work for nobody to get what it is that you want, baby. You are everything that you think, everything that you want is already yours. You don't even have to ask permission. It's already yours. That's the way God made you, perfectly imperfect. Even your imperfections are beautiful. So we have to bounce back into that energy. And this live right here is your wake up call. Okay, we're going to look into the numerology, you guys, for today. All right, the first one is the number 33, y'all. Right, the number 33 is asking us to take action. So if you're somebody who's seeing the number 33, or you may start to see the number 33, that means it's time for you to take action. It's time for you to take action so that you can move towards your bounce back. You got to get rid of those low vibrations. You got to get rid of low people. You got to get rid of low things that you do. Whatever it is that you do that you don't need to do anymore. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. Let it go. Don't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go, y'all. Okay? But it's time to take action. Your soul is ready for you to take action. Your soul is ready for you to stop saying, okay, next week or next month, or thinking about it, but not doing anything about it. It's time for you to take action if you want to experience this bounce back, you guys. Okay? The next one is 3003. I thought that was so crazy. I said, we got 33 and then 3003. This one here is an abundance of creative energy, you guys. This number here is letting us know that speaking your truth, living your truth. I tell you guys all the time, the highest vibration of all is authenticity, being true to who you are. There is so much about us living in our truth, not having to imitate anyone or anything, but living in your truth, being true to who you are. When I come on here and I go live, y'all don't see me pick up nobody's book. Okay. I'm not on here. I'm giving you guys all of this from me, just by being a channel from the universe, from God, to really just allow myself for God to move through me and just speak. Whenever you're reading books, you're reading somebody else's thoughts, somebody else's beliefs. What are your beliefs? There were no books, okay? Books were only used to record experiences, right? Back in the ancient days, they wrote in books to record their experience, right? They didn't really write in a book to say this is the truth, or this is what it's really, this is what I saw, this is what I experienced. Okay, so it was their truth that they were giving, that they were leaving behind for us to say, oh, wow, well, they experienced this, they saw this. And then by the time it gets to where we are today, child, books, anybody could write a book. Y'all letting these AI write books for y'all. That's another thing I want to talk about briefly, you guys. AI. It's called artificial intelligence for a reason. Last thing we want is artificial intelligence ruling, controlling, taking over. Okay. I saw a young lady the other day, her YouTube, and she spoke about a app that she said, I take this app and all I do is upload my picture, and this app can do anything with my picture. Like, it can put me on a yacht, it can put me, in a bedroom, it can put me in a hotel, whatever I want. You guys, even though this stuff seems very interesting, okay, it takes away from the reality. Okay, it really truly does takes away from your reality. Eventually, there will be a society where no one is going to want to come out the house because everybody is living in this AI world. Everybody is living in this altered version of them. It's going to create some sort of depression in people because you don't look like that. That's not you. That's not your perfect body. That's not your perfect skin tone. This is all me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming on here with any filters. Y'all getting siren as raw, okay, as I can give it to you. And when I create my vlogs, I try to give you guys as much raw as legal. Okay, I give you guys as much raw as I can. It is okay to use AI for certain things, you guys, but AI is something that will take over in the future, and it will get to a point where we will no longer even be able to have a human experience, because having a human experience is going to be extinct. It's going to become no one is going to want to be human anymore. Everybody is going to want to become AI. Everybody is going to want to become bots. People just going to sit in their house and be on this web all day every day. Okay, which is why I believe your precious government is going to start giving out these stimulus. They already telling everybody, we finna give you stimulus. Listen, they already incorporating it. Y'all be careful out here in these streets. Okay, love yourself. Love every aspect of you. God gave you this human body for you to have a human experience. Appreciate it. Love it. Take care of it. Nurture it. Okay. It's going to get older. Yes. And the more you take care of it, the better you take care of it, the better you'll feel in it. We don't feel comfortable because we know we're not doing what we're supposed to do to take care of this body. Okay, let me see if anybody in here have a question, or anybody want to leave a comment or something before we move on, you guys. Anybody have anything that you guys want to say? Y'all make sure y'all put it in the comment section. But thank you to everybody who's in the building. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Let me put the website in here. That is the website for those of you who want a consultation. Okay, definitely reach out, get you a consultation. They are definitely worth it, you guys. Shout out to everybody who, oh, my gems, I do have to give y'all a shout out. Okay, so each year, you guys, y'all know that I do a annual Thanksgiving drive. And shout out to all of my gems, okay, because my Thanksgiving drive is powered by my gems, where we all donate. The maximum is $25, you guys. I don't ask you guys to donate any more than that. There's a reason that we give back, okay? We definitely like to put back energy into the world, okay? We definitely like to share our harvest, you guys. If you are interested, you can donate. It's just $25 to Cash App, you guys. Let me put that. If you are interested in donating towards our Thanksgiving mission, our food drive, we do this annually. If you have a business, when you donate, email me the logo for your business, because that's going to go on the flyer. Also, I'm working on some God, what do they call them nowadays? I like to say interviews because I'm throwback. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on some podcasts and things of that nature. So when we go on the podcast, we will be shouting out, you know, the business of my gems that have powered this Thanksgiving drive. So I'm looking forward to that. You guys, like I say, we're just ready to take this on a bigger level. And I like for my gems to, you know, they give back. The people who work with me, they know that their life has changed. You guys know that, you know, so much has happened for you. And what we do is we do this in the energy of gratitude, okay, where we tend to share our harvest with those who are not fortunate at the time. So yes, of course, shout out to each and every one of you who have donated. Once I get the list up, I'm going to be mentioning your business, you guys. I'm so proud of my gems. All of my gems, just about everybody has a business now. Everybody is a boss. You know, like, I'm loving it. When I say I'm loving it, I am loving it. But for those of you who want to, the Cash App is there. It's just $25. Do not donate any more than that. This goes towards a great cause. And like I say, I appreciate you guys in advance. Thank you guys also for sharing, liking, and for your subscriptions and all of that. I appreciate that as well. Okay. Let me see if there's any other messages, you guys. Definitely the need to prioritize yourself, you guys. Put yourself on this schedule, honey. You need to put you on the calendar. You need to put you in success on the calendar. The only way you're going to be able to do that is by, of course, prioritizing yourself. It's time for this bounce back. But in order for us to have this bounce back, there are some healthy boundaries. For those of you who don't know exactly what it is that you need to do, maybe you're confused. Like I said, get you a consultation. All right. We tap into it. We're going to get it out, pull it out, see exactly what it is that you need to do. There could be some other things that may be hindering you. Some of you, when it comes to friends or relationships, there are people in your life that are holding you back. You want to know who these people are? Get you a consultation. Okay. There are some people around you that the energy from these people are just too low and it's draining you and it's causing you to not see the results that you expect in life. Okay. Others of you, yeah, listen. People are doing things online, you guys. It's like it's giving this clout chasing energy. Like people will do anything for attention nowadays. People will do anything for likes, comments, and things of that nature. A lot of people are desperate for followers. A lot of people are just fame hungry and things of that nature. But it's going to get to the point where you can't ignore what it is that you seek. And those of you who are seeking this fame, those of you who are seeking for like a bigger platform or for your business, whatever it may be that you are seeking, you guys, this all will start for you with a spiritual awakening. Some of you will have some sort of clarity. It's like there's an awakening that's trying to happen for you. It's not the fame that you seek. It's not the followers that you seek. It's not the numbers that you seek, whether it comes to your business or whether it comes to your online presence. There's something deeper. There's something behind that. It's kind of like the fame or the followers or the increase in sales. That is like the face of it, but you need to know what it is that is exactly behind that. Okay. And this is where you need to take action towards getting to your truth, towards getting back to being inspired and getting back to being motivated. All right. So yeah, get you guys, for those of you, like I say, interested, get you a consultation, honey, with your girl Siren. Will definitely get you on the books. It is what it is. Take care of yourself, you guys. And we're going to come back on here tomorrow. Y'all know I try to do it at least 2 to 3 days out of the week with going live. If you haven't already, join us on Patreon. What are y'all waiting for? Today is the Aries full moon, y'all. Okay. The energies that I got to say about this thing on full moon, whoo, child, this full moon ain't having mercy on nobody. Okay. This full moon does affect you, whether you know it or not. Okay. You need to understand that it does affect you, and you need to understand how it is that it affects you. Okay. So Patreon, you guys definitely be on the lookout because we got a video coming up. If not tonight, then tomorrow. We will be back live over here tomorrow. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button on this channel. This is the channel that I'm going to be doing everything on: vlogs, lives, shorts. Everything will be just on this one channel right here. Again, thank you guys for your patience. Y'all know that I am in the process of moving. So, y'all going to see a lot of things coming down. I'm already taking everything down. I mean, everything is just, oh God, if y'all could see my house, But like I say, thank you guys for being patient with me. I really, truly appreciate it. All right. So we will come on here tomorrow with another message, y'all. I don't want to hold y'all up too long. Okay. We will come on here tomorrow with another message. I'll see you guys then. Until then, bye, y'all.